Imagine driving a car that looks like a Toyota but feels like a BMW, or cruising in a sporty American legend that's secretly British at heart. Some cars aren't quite what they seem, and today we're diving into the world of vehicles that are more than meets the eye. Get ready to discover the surprising origins and unexpected stories behind some of the top cars that are something else entirely. Number 1. Toyota GR Supra. First up, the Toyota GR Supra. You might think it's a classic Toyota, but this car's DNA is practically all BMW. Don't be fooled by the badge. This Supra is built on a BMW chassis, powered by BMW engines, and even the interior screams BMW, right down to the key and the warning chimes. Officially, it's labeled as the J29, but it's closely related to BMW's G29 Z4. People say the Supra and the Z4 were co-developed, but let's be real. The Japanese input was mainly in design and tuning, while most of the car is pure BMW. So next time you see one, just remember, it might say Toyota, but it's BMW through and through. Number 2. Shelby Cobra. Next, let's talk about the Shelby Cobra, an American icon. Or is it? The Cobra's roots are actually British. In the early 1960s, British carmaker AC lost the engine supplier for their Ace model. That's when Carroll Shelby swooped in, offering Ford V8 engines to power up the Ace. Shelby's modifications and racing legacy made the Cobra famous, but its body and origins remain British. In Europe, these cars even wore the AC badge. So, is the Cobra truly American or British? It's up for debate. Let us know what you think in the comments. Number 3. Hennessy Venom GT. Now, the Hennessy Venom GT. Officially, the DMV says it's just a modified Lotus Exige. Sure, it looks different and packs a monstrous engine, but because it uses the Lotus tub, the car's core structure, the government doesn't recognize it as a brand new vehicle. Hennessy chose the Lotus tub because it already met crash test standards, saving them millions. This allowed them to create an extremely light, powerful car that even set world records, all based on a platform that's not entirely their own. Number 4. Madmac P1. Madmac P1 is a drifting beast that started life as a McLaren, but has become something else entirely. Created by Mad Mike Whittet, this car isn't actually a McLaren P1, though it looks the part. Instead, it's based on a McLaren 650S GT3 with a P1 GTR body and a Mazda 20B rotary engine under the hood. The car's aggressive styling and roaring engine make it an eye-catching drift machine, but don't worry, no P1s were sacrificed in its creation. Number 5. Badge engineering. Let's not forget about badge engineering, where carmakers slap their logos on another brand's vehicle and sell it as their own. Take the Dodge Hornet, for example. It's actually an Alfa Romeo Tonale. And the Dodge Attitude? It started as a Hyundai Accent and then became a Mitsubishi Mirage, with barely any changes except for the badge. This practice is common and can lead to some confusing car lineups, proving that sometimes what's on the surface doesn't tell the full story. Number 6. Chinese knockoffs. Speaking of tricky identities, Chinese automakers have been notorious for copying designs from famous brands. From fake Mercedes C-Class models to knockoff Rolls-Royces, these cars look familiar but aren't quite what they seem. However, the tables have turned. Chinese companies have grown so powerful that they now own brands like Volvo, Lotus, and even a major share in Mercedes' parent company Daimler. It's a complete turnaround, from imitators to industry leaders. Number 7. The Citn AM. Finally, let's look at something truly unique. The Citn AM, a tiny French car that's technically not even a car. It's a four-wheel drive moped designed like a mini hatchback or coupe, and you can drive it without a license at just 14 years old. While these vehicles might not be seen in truck-loving America anytime soon, they're popular in Europe and offer a quirky take on what a car can be. And there you have it. Cars that are not exactly what they seem. From Toyota's BMW-powered Supra to the cross-badged Dodge models and more. These vehicles challenge our perceptions and show that in the world of cars, things are not always as straightforward as they appear. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more automotive content. See you in the next one.